properties, and other items to her personal use after the acts were committed, which gave due clues to the investigation that her action was criminal, for which she was arrested from a criminal hideout by the Liberia National Police. Distinguished members of the press and those of you following us on social media, in view of the above investigative findings, coupled with facts and circumstances surrounding the crime as committed by this defendant, including Mariam Flomo voluntary admission statement of stealing from the entertainment center of the victims on separate occasions, for which said items were sold on the local market and the proceeds was diverted into her personal act used for her own personal gains, depriving the owners of their properties. The investigative team resolved to charge defendant Mariam Flomo with the crime theft of property value $5,500 United States dollars with 12,960 Liberian dollars, an act which violates Chapter 15, Subchapter D, Section 15.51 of the revised penal law of the Republic of Liberia. Distinguished members of the press and the public, it is important to inform you that one of the reasons why we are doing such, especially as it relates to displaying individuals of such, especially recidivists, people who have been charged to court on several occasions and are whisked out of court on the basis of the processes as conducted by the court. It is important that members of the public will get to know the acts that some of these individuals are involved with, so as to ensure that they are not victimized, as others have already fallen victim by this suspect's or victim's action. We urge members of the public, as you are having your weddings, your parties, whatever occasions you are having, be mindful of how you protect your properties. Make sure that your bags are not just left without having someone looking at your bags, because you never know the intention of individuals who go to those programs. Some of them are not basically going to just attend the program. They are going with different intentions. Some of them are criminal. So it's important that as you have, these programs, or as you attend programs of such, your safety matters a lot. The safety of your properties that you will take along matter a lot. So please, members of the public, this is just to open your eyes, to urge you to be very mindful of how you protect your properties in the public, so that you don't become victim of said, schemes. So we will not hesitate to continue to, display to you any of these individuals who are involved with scam, so that you members of the press can have the opportunity of exposing them to the public. That will help members of the public to be prevented of such theft. So at this juncture, I will allow you members of the press to capture this defendant that is under display. Please, make sure you capture.
Always a recidivist going to
You have the level to capture her right now.
behavior like she's part of the program.
So that members of the public can have an understanding, or can have a visual,
She takes
understanding
away
of
the properties.
this defendant.
She lays things off. She takes them away. Alleged suspect Mariam Flomo.
Okay, so you can come back. You can come back and let's continue. So at this time, if you have questions, you are welcome to ask your questions, and then we'll call it a day for today. You are welcome, Master.
In your deliberation, you said that this woman refused to speak, and that she will remain silent until she can go to court. And then in the conclusion or the findings, you said she admitted to the investigator of committing the act. So which one do we take?
So in most cases, when suspects are arrested, they are acquainted of their constitutional Miranda rights. The right to remain silent, the right to a legal counsel. However, in the process thereof, you are informed of whatever you say will be used against you in a court of law. And like I said, in the process, she admitted voluntarily to the theft that was committed. However, when she was issued a formal statement to, provide a formal statement to us, she declined.
And the follow-up, please. Okay, not a follow-up. And the next question. Where did you arrest her? Where was she arrested?
So like I said, she was arrested at a hideout, specifically somewhere in Peaceville, and brought to headquarters.
Thank you.
Okay, as per your police records, how many times this lady have been arrested or she have been brought to your headquarters here?
So to talk about how many times, the times are countless. We have had this defendant charged to court on several occasions. And one of the reasons why we are making it our business now to display, people of such is for members of the public to have an understanding of who these people are, so that they cannot continue to always be victimized. So the court procedure is a kind of different procedure, right? It has to do with basically evidence gathering, evidence presentation, and all of that. So we don't intend to question the procedures that go on in the court, because the court has its own unique way of, disposing of cases or passing judgments. Whatever the case is, we will not hesitate to ensure that anyone who goes to court or is filed to court on the basis of said offenses, when you come from, court and you go back and commit said act, we will not hesitate to display you so that members of the public can be educated on said actions.
Okay.
Thank you so much. So with this, we will have to